The Last of Us TV series season 2 is a dumpster fire, and it is going down fast. How many zombies Ellie will destroy with her absolute amazing girl boss powers? How many men, grown adults who are 5 times her size and weight, will she completely eviscerate in hand to hand combat just because she's so much better than everyone else, obviously? How many lesbians in the apocalypse will she really encounter? How many times will she become a dad of a child that's not hers and is extremely cringe? How many spoonfuls, mouthfuls of dirt will she stuff down her gullet? All of these questions are yet to be answered. But now, maybe, arguably, even a more funny question is at hand. Because someone is asking Luke Steffens, everyone's favorite Lukey Poo, the guy who allegedly literally steals videos from us people, unlike me who reacts, which is different, okay, is gonna get asked the question why season 2 it isn't landing like it did in season 1 of The Last of Us. And Luke can't honestly answer Vogue, because if he even admits that Vogue exists, he's gonna lose a lot of sponsorships. He's gonna lose a lot of money. So he needs to explain why The Last of Us Season 2 is bad without describing things as woke, which honestly, obviously, is hilariously challenging, but here we are.
Rather keep watching season 2 of The Last of Us or play the second game again, hearing a lot of bad things about season 2. Probably play the game again. I just think that there's a lot of, I think Bella it plays Ellie in a much more like, I don't know what the word would be, cavalier, kind of silly, quirky kind of way. And I think the best way to describe.
Yes, Bella Ramsey plays Ellie in a silly way. That's what ruined the TV show. God, I love this. When you know that there's fire and you need to dance around the fire, but you can't admit that there's a fire there, it always is kind of funny.
Describe it, and I've seen other people describe it this way, which is why I think it's seemingly the consensus, is that in the game, when Joel dies, there is a switch that flips in Ellie. She's like, I'm going to kill you, and I will stop at nothing. I will kill you, and I will kill your friends and your family. That's what we're going to do. The switch flips, and she's good to go. In the show, it feels like they're building this arc for her to slowly devolve into this manic, crazy person who's just filled with hate and rage. And I'm not sure if that works as well, because Ellie does some...
I mean, did the stuff in the game work?
Horrible stuff, you know, through the story. And I think if you're trying to make it more understandable, it doesn't work as well. There's other things like, you know, people have critiqued the casting where they're like, Caitlin, I think it's Caitlin Deaver, who plays Abby. Caitlin Deaver like could play a phenomenal season 2 Ellie, but Bella Ramsey doesn't come off as threatening, you know, which is the thing. Like typecast.
I mean, she doesn't even come out off as human most of the times. Like, well, what are we talking about here? You don't need to Photoshop her face to look small. It's already just gone.
Casting is a thing. There are certain vibes that people have. One time in college, I was taking I think they called it professional actor prep class. It was like an elective in the arts.
Of course you did.
And I took it because it was fun. We got to do like plays and work on scenes and stuff for acting. It was a good time. But for one of those, our professor, a guy named Walt, super brilliant and very nice guy, went to Yale and all this stuff. Brilliant guy. He is good friends with, I'm blanking on her name, the casting director for AMC that did the casting for Breaking Bad, that did the casting for The Walking Dead. One of you guys will probably Google her and remember her name. Bialy? I don't know, something like that. But we got to do a Zoom call with her and talk with her for like 2 hours through a class. And we got to like hear how she goes.
A Zoom call? When did this guy go to college? The fuck? Wait. Isn't he supposed to be a business major like me? He said he's some kind of business or whatever major, finances. How the hell do you go to a university to finance and you're doing theater? What? No wonder. Hey, listen, I was good at my job. I was really good at my job. At 25, I got told that you should quit and go and find find a place that's gonna hire you as a department lead because there's nothing really else for you to do. But I mean, what the fuck? I mean, he really got locked out with that YouTube, huh?
And casts these shows. And she has like some ability to just look at somebody and know what they're able to come off as, like know what they play. So we were asking her, like, when you cast roles in Breaking Bad, when you cast, you know, Jesse, Aaron Paul as Jesse, for example, like, how much time did that take you? She's like, oh, well, I looked at him and I had a good feeling on his screenshot. Then I saw a few seconds of his audition and I knew that he was going to be good.
Wait. Is he like, some people have mystical powers to see people are they gonna be good in roles and shit? I mean, Breaking Bad is kind of a shit show, and it really devolved really fast, so I wonder how much there was. Again, someone can be really lucky. We're talking about Hollywood here, okay? It's Hollywood, baby! So, I mean, wait, so she has this. Is he really trying to. How did we even get here? Wait, how did this conversation even get here? Why are we talking about a woman who has mystical powers to just look at someone's photo, fucking toss out the bones, and figure out that they're gonna be good as a drug addict role?
Because she just has the gut feel, like she just gets it. And so she went like through our class and looked at each one of us and was like picking out what roles we would basically be typecast as. And she was like, people complain about being typecast, but that's just the reality of the industry. Certain people give off a vibe. They just do. Certain people look like villains.
Oh, and that, yeah. I mean, shit. Everyone knows that.
People look like heroes.
Oh, wait, so she's just, okay. That's not a magical ability. Yeah, sure, some people are gonna be good at that if they spend time doing it, but yeah, obviously, I wouldn't be the hero, I would be the villain. I mean, no one's gonna argue that.
Rarely you can find somebody that can do both, but often they have one vibe that they can pull off, you know? And that's why you end up with somebody like Chris Pratt playing the sort of like charismatic bad boy hero that doesn't take things that seriously. He plays that in like every single movie he does. And he's tried some more serious.
Chris Pratt plays Chris Pratt. It's like The Rock playing The Rock. It's like, what's her face that plays Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot? It's like, these people are not actors. They don't play anything. They are just the thing that they do. That's it. They are incapable of doing anything else. They are incapable of fitting any other role.
Stuff occasionally, but sometimes it works.
And I mean, obviously, you look at Bella Ramsey and you're like, everyone knew this. Every single person knew this when you saw Bella Ramsey as Ellie, and they were like, she's why? She's not hot enough. She's not big enough. She's not anything. She's annoying, and she looks awkwardly retarded. Which I still have not gotten any recognition for, calling it out that she's blatantly fucking retarded. But no, I'm a misogynist for saying that. Again, these things, it's just insanity.
Well, sometimes it doesn't, but typically they have a vibe they fit. And I think with Bella Ramsey, the vibe as like Ellie in season 1, perfect. Thought it worked really well.
No.
Manic, crazy serial killer Ellie, I don't see.
Well, damn, that facial expression is so goddamn golden. Or the smile. God damn, those are just insane things.
See it quite yet. Maybe we'll get there, but as of right now, I'm not there. Sean Bean apparently looks like a corpse. Yeah. Google
Cool.
says Sharon Bialy. Bialy, yeah, Sharon Bialy. I was like Susan Bialy, Sarah Bialy, but Sharon Bialy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, very nice lady. Very, very nice lady. But there's a reason why she does what she does, and it's because she's got a stack of 1,000 headshots. Like she said, literally thousands. Typically, she gets. But she's casting a show. She reads the scripts, talks to the director, understands what they want to do, and then she has to go through that stack and figure out who's worth calling for these roles. You have to have a pretty good feel for somebody's vibe with that.
You just look at their face. Now, granted, that woman probably is good because that's her job. She's better than literally all of us watching it, choosing those things. But I mean, why is he contributing some kind of mystical, magical fucking poet to this? No, it's just you look at the face. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
It's not easy. What did you say you'd be typecast as? She said that I would typically be cast as like I forget the exact words she used, but she was basically as like the character who exerts control. She said you would typically probably find yourself in roles where you might be like the bad guy or heavily conflicted, and you have a darker side to you. She's like,
Whoa! I mean, Loki Poo does have a darker side to him, as we have found out.
not sure you would ever be that good of a fit in like a rom-com or something. She's not sure if that's your vibe. It was interesting. A cult leader. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more like it. Anyway, that was Luke Steffens, 10 out of 10. My day is ruined. Bye!